Eleniak, and you're watching Convention Siege.
Okay, I've just arrived at Bowler's Exhibition Centre in Manchester. Comic-Con Manchester is now. It is happening. Really looking forward to seeing the Police Academy lot, the reunion, the Baywatch stars, and who else? Judge Reinhold. You know, so I'm going to try my best to see if I can speak to him even briefly. It's it's a possibility, but you know, it's always something I have to work on. I think there's been 2 conventions on a whole that I've not managed to speak to someone. Hopefully this won't be the 3rd, but you never know. So let's see how the day goes. Hang around in the gaming zones at Comic-Cons that much, I'll admit, but this one's really caught my eye. I don't know, I'll see if I can get everything in. It just looks really cool in here. I've just been speaking to the guy who organised it, and he was just telling me the range of games that he's got in here and the setup that we've got, and I mean, it's so cool. I've just spotted Micro Machines over in the corner, so I'm going to have that a go. But here, we've got Aladdin, Lion King. You get Lion King? Yeah, Lion King. And it's really cool. And then you got the hookup. But is it the hookup? I don't know if it's the hookup or not. Every one of them is linked so everyone can have a game of Halo 3, I think it is. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I'm going to spend a bit of time on some of them now. Oh god, this is really difficult. This is much more difficult than I remember. Currently playing Micro Machines. Oh, it's going everywhere. Oh, Jesus. I used to be brilliant at this. What is happening? I'm currently in last place. I blame TV for desensitizing my way of playing games. I don't know how. how that would happen. But oh, bloody hell. Oh, it's awful, awful.
Back in the cantina when we're done.
That was hysterical. Wow, round of applause. Let's give it up for Mahoney.
Oh man, Mahoney, I love Mahoney. I gotta tell you something. He was, thank you so much. I like being felt by Michael.
Alright, we have the very fabulous in third place. We have Frank Ascalator! Come on! Take a massive bow here for third place. Third. In second place, we have yet another kind of villain. A new film coming out. Who likes a little red balloon? We have the very fabulous one and only Pennywise! Take a bow. She won. That means you cheer. First place. Take a bow. Give it a run. Three Baywatch babes from the original television series. Let's give it up for them! You guys are absolutely stunning. I should have gone to get my hair and makeup done before I did this panel.
You sorted them and microwave one, blended one, like that was scary scene. Well, that scene, the whole kitchen scene, as I recall, the kitchen, well, from coming downstairs, walking through the living room, turning off the record player, walking through the living room, looking into the kitchen, having to fight with the gremlins, coming out and being attacked by the Christmas tree, was about a 5-day sequence of filming as well.
Wow.
It was very complex. It was sometimes to watch. Watch that sequence from coming down from the
Thank you, Francis, for that story. I've always wanted to ask you about that because I think it's a really cool scene. Don't we think that's a cool scene, the kitchen scene? And it's terrifying. Terrifying. It's terrifying.
So I would get all kinds of wire rolls after that. I just became mom. Everybody's mom.
Crazy. So just tell us about your time on Gremlins, tell us your experience, and then...
Well, they've been shooting for a while, and I do have to say, and I'd say it behind his back, when you have a smaller role, when you walk in, the actors are either very hospitable and like take you in, or you really feel like an outsider. And Zach, I knew Phoebe from past life, but Zach was terrific. He was a terrific host. And that's just look forward to the actor.
Okay, we're here with Erika Eleniak. Did I pronounce that right? Eleniak?
Eleniak, perfect.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried I'd get that wrong. So, thank you for agreeing to speak to Convention Scene UK.
My pleasure.
Just a few questions. You've been very, very busy. I've been hanging around. It might have looked like a bit odd of me hanging around here for some time, so I do apologise about that.
Yeah, it's been very lovely. It's been very busy.
So, was this your first time to Manchester?
I think it's my first time to Manchester.
Yeah.
To this particular park.
Right. Okay. So, how's the convention been?
Really nice. Everyone's been so lovely and accommodating and kind. And yeah, it's been a great time.
So, I mean, many of your fans obviously know you as, well, I can't actually remember your character's name from Under Siege. Shawnee.
Under Siege is Jordan Tate.
Jordan, yes. Yeah. Jordan from Under Siege. So, I mean, I was just wondering, could you tell us what your experience was like that on the film?
Oh, it was really great. It was a wild shoot. We were in Mobile, Alabama for about 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we shot on a real ship. So it was challenging at times, but yeah, it was a great shoot.
Right, okay. And I also remembered that you were in Beverly Hillbillies.
I was.
And I've got to say, I absolutely loved that growing up. It was one of my all-time favourites.
Yeah, same. I grew up watching the television series.
Oh, right, really? I bet that was quite surreal then when you got to play the part. Yeah. Oh,
That was my favorite part.
wonderful. And one final question, if that's all right. I've been talking to your partner in crime over there, and you mentioned something about a documentary that you're doing.
Yeah, well, I'm working with my partners, Hilda Keskin and Rex Williams, on a television show, actually, that will be documentary drama style.
Right.
And it's to help people who are struggling with various aspects of mental illness through equine assisted learning, so basically through horses.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so we'll follow participants on a journey of healing through the horses.
That sounds like a very special project that you're
Yeah, it's
working
very
on.
special. It's very dear to our hearts, and it's something that we feel we really need, more than ever right now.
Yeah, especially the importance of mental health, mental health, well-being. So, no, I'm definitely going to keep my eye out. Do you have an idea of when that will be released?
Right now, we're in the seedling stages of it right now.
Oh right, okay. And finally, how's it been hanging around with a couple of Baywatch people?
Oh, they're such lovely girls.
Yeah.
Just sweethearts. Yeah, so we have fun together.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for speaking to Conventions in UK, and I look forward to, I especially look forward to that documentary.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I'm back from Comic-Con Manchester for the love of the 80s and for the love of the 90s as well. It was a good event. I went on the quieter day. I went on the Sunday. Seeing everybody from the police academy reunion, that was really, really good, and every one of them seemed genuinely nice. Yeah, it was pretty weird doing the event on my own, especially after going to a previous event the day earlier, but that was why. Alice went with us, and she was particularly tired from attending that, so Amy chose to stay with Alice. And that's why it was just myself in the end that attended Comic-Con Manchester. I'm glad I attended though. It was a lot of fun. I mean, with Monopoly events, I've mentioned this before in a previous vlog, they always seem to bring that little bit extra that I like. The props in particular. And not just that they're bringing more props than some organisers do, but they're free as well, so you can go and have your photos with them for free. And I know a lot of organisers, companies, they tend to charge for them additional extras. Not all of them, of course, but some of them. And some of these props are on quite a grand scale as well. I mean, the Viper and the X-Wing have appeared in a couple of the shows before, but there was the Gremlins kitchen, there was the Simpsons set. I hope you guys liked the little edit I did with the music in there. Yeah, the people in the Simpsons little couch gag scene that they were doing, I hope you don't mind. I thought it looked, I might as well add a bit of music here, and I think it was fab what you did, so I really enjoyed that. But yeah, there just seemed a lot of things to film. The vendors hall, when I went in there, it wasn't particularly busy on the Sunday. Like I mentioned, it was steady for any Sunday, like any event. But I mean, they had a nice amount of vendors in there. I mean, a few of them I've already spoken to before, so it was good to see some familiar faces. The gaming section was amazing. I don't know what drew me in there this time, to be honest. But there's something, I don't know if it was the lights, the setup, but there was just so much to see and do. I mean, I recognised a lot of the games from my childhood. One being Micro Machines, which you've obviously seen me have a quick go at that. That was a bit different, trying to film that at an angle, but it is what it is. It looks alright from what I think. But yeah, I am awful at Micro Machines now. I had a quick go on Circuit Breakers as well. Halo 3, I weren't too bad on that. So, but yeah, it was a really good setup there, and I loved having the free for all in the middle of the gaming section. And there was just a number of different consoles, retro to like from like the really old games consoles to like, you know, to Xbox and everything else. So you know, I really enjoyed that part of it, and you know, hopefully we'll see them again soon. The guests, like I said, I loved the Police Academy reunion. I thought they were very funny on stage as well. The Gremlins guys, Judge Reinhold, Zach Galligan, they're all fab. I've spoke with Zach before. He's a great guy. I couldn't speak with Judge, but he was a particular popular guest that weekend. But you know, everyone seemed to enjoy meeting them, and you know, the guest interaction. Steve Guttenberg, he's such a nice guy. I don't think I ever saw him without a smile on his face, and he was so polite with everybody. I went up for a chat with him because a lot of people don't know this, that Alice's middle name is Mary, and one of the even though one of the places where we actually got the name from was Three Men and a Little Lady, Three Men and a Baby, mainly Three Men and a Little Lady. And I wanted to go up and tell him that, and he actually seemed genuinely interested, and he was just, and it was nice. It was nice. I said, so you know, you have some responsibility in that, in us giving her the name Mary for giving Alice the middle name Mary. So yeah, he was a special guest. He was. I hope we see him more at a number of different cons here in the UK. Who else was there? Oh yes, Erika Eleniak. Yeah, you might have noticed I got a bit flustered speaking with her. Suddenly my mind went blank about thinking about her characters, who she played, and I was like, oh. But oh yeah, you guys know that cake scene. It's hard to concentrate when speaking to her. She's a lovely lady, and you know, I got to speak to her about the documentary as well that she was doing, which was something different, and you know, because obviously it's going on about the importance of mental health, and I think it was using like horse therapy or something. I can't remember the exact word of what they said, how it is, but you know, it's in the interview anyway, you've just seen it. But yeah, did I come away with anything? I didn't buy anything. Not necessarily because there wasn't anything I want. There's always something I want from these events, but I'd already got the competition prize from the previous event. I'd already spent quite a bit with the travelling and the hotel, etc. So you know, it is what it is. Our collection is massive as it is, so I didn't book any autographs or photo ops either. Again, this is just budget reason more than anything. I would have loved to have got the group photo with the Police Academy reunion, so hopefully I'll get to do that again somewhere else. You never know. Comic-Con Manchester was a great day. I had a lot of fun, and it was fantastic. I wish I had been there longer, you know, maybe all weekend even, because there was so many cool cosplayers. A special shout out to the Beetlejuice family that I spotted on stage. They were fab. They were awesome. So if you are watching, thank you. That was fantastic. Really, really great job with that. And yeah, tickets are actually going on sale, or I have got on sale now, I'm not too sure, for Comic-Con Manchester for 2020. So make sure you take a look at that. These events only get bigger and better. That's the way they're going. So yeah, it was another great event from Monopoly Events, and thanks again to Andy and the team for inviting us along to vlog the event, and I'm sure we'll be attending another one soon. I think the next Monopoly event will be, is it For the Love of Horror? It might be a bit of a break now. But that one I'm particularly cannot wait for. As you know, we voted For the Love of Horror our favourite convention of 2018, and if it's only going to get bigger and better, I cannot wait for that. Remember to please subscribe and check out our links below. It's got our Facebook group. That's where everyone is. There's loads of us there. Over 3,000 of us in there. Can chat about anything. All the guest announcements for everywhere keep getting put in there. Entertainment news. Got Instagram as well. That's down there as well. We try and do kind of like photos that we do when we're out and about, different things that you will be, behind the scenes as such. Sometimes I met loads of you again, and I love bumping into you guys, bumping into different members. I always try and ask how you're enjoying the group. Is there anything in particular that you want us to change, that kind of thing? And it's good. I like that you're getting to know us a bit more when you're attending these events. So keep prodding us on the shoulder, saying hello. We love it. And yeah, Amy will be at the next one. See you very soon.